Welcome to another video. It's a new year, it's 2020, so I'm going to do some videos about what to expect from 2020 in general. Let's just start off with WTI crude oil. Let's see what that is going to do for us in the new year. So I'm going to go to the higher time frame, the monthly. That's where I'm going to start because we want to really get the bigger picture. I'm going to clear out all my drawings and of course the indicators as well. Okay, this is the chart. WTI crude oil. Currently price is at the 62.9, let's say 63 level. This is the bigger picture here. So we are definitely not in a trending phase like this, or in a crisis phase like this. So that's not the case. Price just like we seen over here, we had a clear support line, some consolidation here, we had a clear support and resistance levels, and that is actually kind of what we are looking at the moment as well. So I'm gonna put in some lines that I think are important. I think this is a level that we need to be aware of. Price tends to move into this level, and every time it does, we get ourselves a bounce. Over here, it doesn't really didn't act out like that. Matter of fact, we can adjust the line, and when we say this pin bar was the ultimate level where this level got penetrated and then bounced off, we can also say that this is the ultimate low when it comes to these past price reactions. So let's just pick the black lines for now to put in the ultimate levels. This is kind of, I'm not saying price, which way too early to call price in any direction, but this is what we are looking at. We are in this was in 03 and this was in this 2011, is that correct? Yes. So we have this 113 level and this 26. This is the ultimate level where price was at, and the ultimate high, of course, was almost this 150 level here. But let's there was once where price was at that level, so let's skip that for now. Then we have the current situation where price is moving into this area over here around the 75 level, where in the past we came in and got rejection, and here it acted as support quite some time, and this was kind of choppy, so that doesn't really add up to the thing we are seeing here. But over here again, very clear rejection of the 75-ish level. So at the moment, when we look at the monthly, of course, the ultimate low is the 26, and the 75 is actually the level where we came in last year, but we failed to actually push through. I said last year, correction, 2018. So we are in the middle of this bigger move over here. So let us see what the weekly chart tells us. So when we zoom in a little bit, then we can see that in fact we are in this range. That's a fact. So I'm gonna put in a trend line and I'm gonna adjust the color for a minute. I'm gonna put that in blue, so we know that what we are looking at the moment is kind of this not the monthly, but it's the weekly charts we're looking at, and then when we see this, then we can get a clear view on where price found support as well. 1-2 times, you have small penetration, rejection here, so here it is 1, 2, 3, 4 times a support level, and now for 5th time. So this is definitely the 42 is a level we are watching as well, but there is more on this time frame. Let's take a look at this level over here. Definitely the 52 level. Sometimes it penetrates to the 50, sometimes a little bit high, but definitely 50 is our main support level at the moment, where price has came in the past, but now recently we have 1 to 3 touches and price does not seem to pass or move through that. And then finally we have ourselves a support level at the let's say 65, 64, 65 level. It's never, you know, straight on the line. As you can see, some penetration, some things happen. So, but you know what's going on. You know, there is the troubles in the world now with the US and Iran, so that's an oil-related situation. So those things, of course, they tend to to affect the oil price. But you know, I'm a technical trader, and eventually, if price starts moving on a fundamental level, still we need to watch the technicals to find our entries and manage our support levels and manage our risk. Of course, that's what it's all about. So for now, let's you know what we're looking at the start of the year. I'm gonna at the end of the video go back to a bigger time frame to point out that if we get certain direction, what the expectation could be. But let's for now go to the point where we can find some opportunity or something. Keep in mind that also this is traded against the US dollar, so keep always make sure you understand what's going on over here. I talked about it in different videos as well. We kind of broke out of this this level over here, but as long as we do not get a break of this support level, then this could be some sideways movement. It's not yet that we're gonna, you know, the drop did not happen yet, but we are actually trading for now. We're trading officially outside of this range, so this is interesting to see if this is going to be a bigger reversal and we get more momentum. So this is the other half of the WTI crude oil chart. So make sure you understand that whatever is going on here affects things that are going on over here. Okay, that was a short sidestep. But for now, as you can see, price is currently trading at the 64, 65 level. So as a technical trader, I personally am looking for actually I'm looking for shorts, because we are at a level that really means something. Previously support, and then it turned resistance. So as long as we fail to break above this level, then this is definitely a reversal zone. So the first thing I am thinking about is can I identify on lower time frames, of course, an entry level where I can ride this and switch this trade. I'm gonna put in a trend line for a minute. Maybe I can do it from here on out, because that tells us a little bit that if price comes back, there's not a lot here to be pointing out as an actual support here. This was a tough resistance. Also, when you look at the previous price moves, and now it acted as a support level. But from this whole move, it's you know, a correction before doing another attempt to go higher. A correction back into this trend line is very likely, and I'm also expecting it to be around this price level over here, where we see this one and this area over here to this area where rejection or support was formed. So I'm definitely not looking for positions to get in and ride it back up. That's not what I'm looking for. We also have this pinbars at the moment, so this is not really supportive of a breakout. If this breaks out, I'm expecting first some kind of correction, then another attack. But if that doesn't happen and we get situations like these, make sure you are there when things happen. So let me get that off for a minute, and I'm gonna go to the 4-hour chart and let's see what that tells us. Okay. Well, we have ourselves over here we have a certain level, over here we have a certain level, over here is a certain level, and now over here we have this level again. So we kind of have still a upward moving area. If this resistance level is now in fact support, then let's see what we can get from here. If you want to trade, you know, in between the 6.4 and the 6.2 level, that's up to you. I don't know, you know, all the viewers, everybody has their own trading strategy. So just the thing I'm pointing out here is I'm looking for an actual rejection and reversal on these time frames, or a breakout, confirmation, and a continuation to the upside. Could be way different when you are trading, for example, this time frame. Then, you know, we had this support, and now we have this support again. In that case, you could have drawn a trend line which got broken now, and we are ready to get in for another move to the upside. You can go from the 60 28 to the 64 something. You know, there's a range, it's a strategy, and it's a time frame to be traded as well. Just to point out that I'm looking at the bigger thing here. Okay, well, that being said, I want to really end this video, close off this video by you know, going to the bigger time frames, to give you a view on what's going on the for this year actually. So I'm gonna remove these. Oh, wait a minute, I'm still in this. Wait a minute. Okay, I'll remove that later. Doesn't really work out the way I wanted to. Okay, never mind. So yeah, well, let's go back first to the daily chart. This is what we're looking at. We are at the top of this channel where price has been moving in for quite a while. No, if this breaks out, I'll go to the weekly straight on. If this breaks out and we get some kind of retest, you know, not a breakout and a pin bar, of course, we are starting to move in a new channel, and it will be the 65-75 channel. If that doesn't happen, we are at a level where price is quite likely to reverse, and in that case we are trading in the zone of the 6.4, let's say 6.5, and the 52, for example. So we have both those 10 or 12 point ranges where price is moving in, and at the moment I hope it's clear that we are moving in this area over here. Well, and then finally one more step back to the monthly. You can see over here there's quite a lot happening. So if we do get a clear break, of course the next level, like I just said, is the 75 level, and if we for a reason trade within this channel for a while and we or price breaks, then a new chapter comes in, because then we are moving in the 75 against, I think we'll find resistance around the 90, and when we break out the 90, of course the round number of 100 will be the new stairway to take, and then eventually we could go up into this area over here. But you know, it's kind of hard to tell if price is what price is doing in that case, because I don't like to do any prediction in terms of if some fundamental news comes out and things turn the opposite way. We really have to stick to the charts and trade what we see. But from a forecasting perspective, yes, of course, if we manage to break into new areas, then we could find new swing trading opportunities. But if you're in this for the long run and you get a clear break from here on out, or whatever it is you're looking for, there are definitely some new, I always say, some new stairs to be taking to the upside, or you know, the way down is often a way quite fast. It's not like taking the stairs, it's more like jumping out of the window. So yeah, that's what it is for WT crude oil. That's it for this video. If you have any questions, just leave them below, and in the next videos I'll do a analysis on oil, I think at least every 2 weeks. So if you have some questions about certain levels or analysis or anything, just let me know, and I'll try to put it in the next videos, of course. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.